Well, in my opinion, it means the government must proceed at the very least with the ban on trade in goods and services with the occupied territories. There is no more wiggle room for them here to this kind of false argument that there's a legal distinction between goods and services, which does not exist. It does not exist in the options paper. It does not exist in the International Court of Justice ruling, which they rest their whole argument as to why they can now do this. That was clear. No trade or investment relations with the occupied territories. The government has said that there is a legal problem with services. They haven't said what that legal problem is. There was 3 of the top European lawyers in before the committee on Wednesday. 2 of the 3 were absolute about trade in goods and services. And the third was saying that there's arguments on both sides. And there hasn't, because it was suggested there that maybe the Attorney General has advice to say that there's a problem with services. That has not been said. We know 2 or 3 weeks ago there certainly was no Attorney General advice to say there was a problem with services. The problem seemed to be coming from the Department of Foreign Affairs, but they haven't substantiated
is that problem
that.
because Blyndon Grawley, Barry Ward, who represented South Africa in their case in the International Court of Justice, she was in before the Oireachtas during the week. She said the current bill's narrow focus on goods fails to ensure compliance with even the duty set out in the advisory opinion requiring Ireland to distinguish between Israel and the occupied Palestinian territories in its dealings. She goes on to say there is no basis in international law for differentiating between trade in goods and trade in services in the manner proposed. Is the distinction being made by the Irish government legal or political?